On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Some women, it's not all women, but some of the women that do have kids are getting offended because just because they have a child, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be able to date the person that they want to date, or
I mean,
or to be able to be considered. Like they shouldn't be less than just because they have a child or children.
but that's the way it is, though. People have preferences.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't want anybody with kids. I don't got no kids. So why?
Right. So I understand that women have preference, but when the men have preferences, it seems to be frowned upon, or that we're doing the most, or that we're being ridiculous. It's just a whole spiel when men say that they don't want certain things.
Well, like Q said earlier, like I hear most women say, they don't want a man with kids, but their mind has opened up to it as they've gotten older and older, because getting late in your 30s is very hard to find a dude that doesn't have kids.
Hey, Q, the reason why I made this point is that there's a lot of women that have standards that they just not willing to cross. We often hear women say, you know, I don't want that baggage from that man. If he got kids, I want a man with no kids. So it's only fair for men to be able to have the same options. If they don't want no one with no kids, then it's nothing personal. It's just what we prefer.
No, I fully get that.
Yeah.
But why is it that Anton is going to talk to Rilla? Rilla, you shouldn't talk to a woman with kids. That's none of your business, Anton. Anton, if you don't want to talk to him with,
it's my business.
I mean, women do it all the time.
It's my business.
It is. If that's my dog,
on the flip side.
If that's my bro, that is my business. Here's the thing that I think when this conversation comes up that people miss. Men want to secure their legacy. They want their own family. That's important to us, right? Now, from a woman's perspective, what's important to her is securing the resources. She want to make sure her children are secure. She want to be happy. She wants the Disney relationship, all those different things. Men are very simple. We want legacy. We want our seeds to be our seeds. And if I'm raising your seeds, and again, I agree with you, Anton, you know, but let me ask the ladies this. Is there honor? Do you see honor in common in society among with somebody being a stepfather? Is there honor for stepfathers?
Like the Russell Wilson?
If he has kids, I don't really see it that way, because you got kids, she got kids, y'all got kids. Or if she's a widow, or he's a widow, I don't really see it that way either, because someone literally died and they would probably still be together if that person was alive. So in those two instances, I don't know.
Is there honor for stepfathers?
Yes, the Russell Wilson stepfathers.
Is there honor in him being a stepfather of Future's kid, or is there honor or acknowledgement of him being married to Sierra?
The honor that he took on that child like it's his home.
He's not looked at. That's not Russell Wilson is not looked
at. No,
that
has been son calls him daddy.
Let me tell you something.
People do.
Maybe y'all women do. Let me tell you, that is wildly disrespectful. That is wildly disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful if the daddy's not in the motherfucking picture. That's not.
Future is not in that child's life. Wait. You're saying Future is not in?
No.
He probably see that boy. How many holidays is it in a year?
How many other kids he got? Come on. If a little son is calling another man daddy, that's the daddy's fault. Like, come on. You gotta be in his life more.
You're not around.
Because the daddy is shown around.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm not finna get on tilt. I'm gonna remain in front.
Sierra has already talked about that. Like,
wow, and we haven't heard a word from Future, right? Wait.
Yeah, but you have to understand.
Wait. Hold on, Q. Before you go nuclear on Sierra's situation, right? Because we just had a whole conversation about the Will and Jada's and the Jeff Bezos, and you said, "Oh, that was a 3-second clip. We can't infer anything." Brother. So are you saying definitively you know everything about the ins and outs? You seen the Fulton County paperwork on Future's situation? You know how much Future is paying in child support? Do you know his visitation rights?
But we know more information about them.
Motherfucker being in the life though. Come on. Just because he's paying money doesn't make up for that Future not being in that son's life.
Yes.
Okay.
You paying money.
Talked about this money shit.
Kids feel love through time. Time you spend with them.
Quality.
That's how they get to know you.
Both of y'all have children?
Sending money every month don't mean they know.
Whoa. Both of y'all have children?
I don't have any kids.
No, I don't. But guess what? I have.
But my parents are divorced, and I have step parents on both sides.
So you feel love through time.
No.
I have
I have
parents on both sides.
No. Okay.
Just because a motherfucker pays a child support doesn't make it right. So you're saying that if a father is paying child support, does that equate to quality time to that son?
No.
Yes or no? I just want to know.
No, ma'am. That's not. First of all, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's the first question you asked. Second of all, no, I'm not saying money equates to time. But what you also don't know is whether she's allowing that man to see his kids or whether she's in violation of a court order for visitation.
Sierra has talked about it. Look it up. Sierra has talked about
multiple interviews on it.
She's done multiple interviews. And you know what Future does? And you know what Future does?
Wait. So y'all are saying because Sierra said it, that's gospel.
Oh my God.
I'm asking.
Come on, man. If you Future biggest fan, just say that.
I want to get to Kate. Let me get her thoughts.
If you Future's biggest hater, just say that. I don't even like Future.
He has 7 kids.
Facts. I don't
care how many
listen
kids
to
he
rap.
has.
With a bunch of different baby mamas, he just has all out here in the world.
What does that have to do with the cost of tea in China? That has nothing to do with nothing. How many kids he has?
Yes,
Sierra
it does. He has kids with women, and he doesn't be in their lives.
And guess what? The other baby mamas say that he don't even see his kids. So are all the other mamas lying?
He denied the last 2 that he had in the last couple of years. He denied them kids.
All right, let me get to Kay. Kay, should women be upset that men are encouraging men to date single mothers? You're on mute, just so you know, okay?
Okay. Should women be upset? No. I mean, people should do what they want. Why would you want to force someone who doesn't want you to want you? Who cares? Find somebody that does, whatever. I don't think women should be upset about that at all because why would you even want that person? Like, I don't get that.
Well, I think the fact that women are getting offended, some women, it's not all women, but some of the women that do have kids are getting offended because just because they have a child, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be able to date the person that they want to date, or to be able to be considered. Like they shouldn't be less than just because they have a child or children.
But that's the way it is, though. People have preferences.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't want anybody with kids. I don't got no kids. So why?
Right. So I understand that women have preference, but when the men have preference, it seems to be frowned upon, or that we're doing the most, or that we're being ridiculous. It's just a whole spiel when men say that they don't want certain things.
Well, like Q said earlier, like I hear most women say they don't want a man with kids, but their mind has opened up to it as they've gotten older and older, because getting late in your 30s is very hard to find a dude that doesn't have kids.